Hello everyone, a very brief syntax chart. This is practice. Toby asked if we could do one on one of the unseens that we've been looking at, so let's look on page 1 of our Hyde textbooks and look at the first Tarquinius Superbus passage, which we've already translated together in the unseens on the website. So let's now quickly look through the practice syntax. We've got, again, I've put the actual Latin translation here, and following on from that, you can pause this obviously, you can look for a few of the words that you will find within there. Okay, the first bit then is oppugnans. That's the first one that I chose, which you will find on line 4 of the passage. So, you've got there, afterwards, oppugnans ardeam, while attacking ardeam. So I look at oppugnans, and I think to myself, okay, what kind of word is this? This is a present participle, and it is nominative singular because it's describing the subject. The next word that I found was nobilissimam, which is the next line down. So that was for his son Stupra, which had attacked the nobilissimam feminam, the most noble woman, Lucretia. Nobilissimam is accusative, adjective, and it is a superlative. So accusative, singular, superlative, adjective. It's describing the object. Quaesta esset, a little bit more difficult as we go down there. Questa coming from queror, which is I complain. So if you look at that bit, you will actually say, when she had complained about this injustice to her husband and to her father and to her friends. So this is cum questa esset. So here are the things that I would say for this. I would say that it is a temporal clause, that it is third person singular, pluperfect, active, because it is a deponent verb. So third person singular, pluperfect, active, subjunctive, temporal clause, deponent verb. The next bit we have is clausis as we go down there. Clausis you find on the penultimate line. The king with the doors, with the gates having been closed, having closed the gates after the gates have been closed. The portis clausis is therefore a perfect passive participle in the ablative, so we would say it is an ablative absolute perfect passive participle. Exclusus esset, should be exclusus est in this particular line, and it means he was excluded. It is not esset, it is exclusus est. If you look in the penultimate line on page 1, exclusus est. So for that, we simply say third person, singular, perfect, passive verb. Imperasset, we have when he had imperasset, we've got there ruled, when he had ruled. So we would say there that it is a cum clause, it is a temporal clause, and it is third person singular pluperfect subjunctive. Third person singular pluperfect active subjunctive temporal, or indeed cum. I prefer temporal clause because it's to do with time, tempus. Next bit, annos. He had ruled for 4 years. Annos there is a noun, it is accusative plural, and it is expressing time, how long. So thwack, time, how long, accusative. On this next page, we have the answers that we have been going through, so feel free again, obviously, to pause this and then look at the translation. And this is, hopefully, a not too difficult syntax chart for you all. Have a lovely weekend. Cheerio.